Yeah, man, it's the 24th of October, 2023, and you might notice my mask is around my neck right here because I've been wearing it for about the past 10 hours trying to protect myself. This broadcast in my mouth thing, it's just gotten so out of hand. It's mutilation torture with broadcast. So I'm going to talk about a gang stalker that goes by the name Black James, and his name is James. And when I met him before, he lived in the West End around the Atlanta area. And he is a person that absolutely 100% has remote neural monitoring and uses it as a gang stalker for malicious purposes to gang stalk people. And he does live streams and gang stalks people. And he's big in the live streaming neural monitoring gang stalking world. He's like he's somebody that a lot of these other guys want to be like as far as being a gang stalker. Now, he was associated with a girl that I also knew that had my neural monitoring. And that's how he became somebody that started to gang stalk me. He was the first person to come on my neural monitoring as an out loud talking full-time person doing live streams when it all broke loose with the V2K, or it's really broadcast telepathy, artificial telepathy. It's not actually V2K, but whatever. It doesn't even matter. It's the same thing pretty much. But this guy was on my channel and on my neural monitoring as the main gang stalker, and I'm gonna post this picture. That's his picture in the preview thumbnail of this video, and I'm going to post his pictures in all of my preview thumbnails on this channel from now on until these guys go away, because I'm tired of being tortured. Okay, this is getting very expensive. I'm having serious medical problems that are related 100% resulting from broadcast torture, and all the way from way back then. Okay, but I'll get to that. This guy was on my channel from late 2015 to late 2016 as the main sole person. He did bring two girls on with him most of the time after about the first few months. Okay, after maybe 4 or 5 months, then he brought them on with him for the remainder of that first year. All right, and then after that first year, which I had already been having issues with broadcast torture, but I didn't know it. And definitely I knew that all of my devices were hacked in like 13 and 14. I just didn't know what was going on, and I thought things were strange. I just thought I was dealing with like a hacker situation, like a crazy girl or something like that. But turns out it was way worse than that. It was full-blown remote neural monitoring targeting. So this guy James, is his real name is James, and I don't know his last name, or I'd be saying his last name and tell the whole world that this guy's a big-time gang stalker that orchestrates this kind of stuff. But this guy was on for that year, and then he said to me, exactly, he said, I hope you're ready because these MFers are relentless. And that's when he turned it over to this guy Marcus and started to have this family of people on my neural monitoring. I believe they're the Matheny group, and these guys have been on my neural monitoring 100% of the time, every day, all day, since they were on before, but not as like talking out loud people doing the live streams and having control over things. Now they do, and they've been on here doing this since late 2016, like maybe September 2016, okay? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. For 7 years, they've been full-time on here. They were already on here before with the other guys, okay? But, you know, he was right. These MFers are relentless. In 2017, they brought another guy, new guy on with them. And that's when they started putting the broadcast in my mouth. I was like, it's this horrible burning and electrical taste. And they just do it whenever they feel like. And lately, they're just trying to put the nail in the coffin with this debilitating, hard to eat food, mutilation, make your teeth fall out, torture. That's what they've been doing very consistently, most of the time, every night when I sleep, every day now. It was like 9 hours straight, and even still, not as bad as it was. Okay, I've been going around wearing a mask like it's back to pandemic time. All right, and James, operating as like a administrator for this girl that has my neural monitoring and collects people's neural monitorings and does this to intentionally try to destroy people because she thinks she is above the law. She thinks she is above God and everybody else. Okay, I think she might be getting what she deserves out of life these days, but I could really care less. Okay, I think all of these people deserve life in prison legally, capital punishment legally. That's what I believe they all deserve because they want to hurt people. They want to destroy people's lives. They do it intentionally. They do it on purpose, and they do it over a long period of time with a thought out plan to do horrible things to destroy your life. Okay. In 2017, when they started putting broadcasts in my mouth, I would have never guessed that 6 or 7 years later, they would still be putting broadcasts in my mouth and I would be facing surgeries and implants and stuff that could cost $50,000, $75,000. Not an exaggeration at all. Okay. I've already been doing consultations about these kind of things, and I know what it costs. And these guys are relentless with this broadcast in my mouth stuff, and plenty of other places in my body too. Okay, but this is the first part of me I think that's going to collapse and fall apart because of broadcast torture. And who knows if it's going to be all kinds of cancerous and cause death. So James and this group of Matheny guys that you put on to here and told me how relentless they would be, you are all responsible and guilty of attempted murder and conspiracy to murder, mutilation, torture, and the list just goes on and on and on. Okay, but I'm going to remind the world every day now that this guy, Black James, put these idiots onto my neural monitoring and told me how relentless they were going to be all those years ago. And now, still they're here. Still they're being relentless. And the damage to my body is irreversible. And there's nothing you can do. Nothing. There's nothing you can do that can stop me from making sure that you get what you deserve.